Meta Quest 3S Flash Sale, $250 deal plus 20% off accessories. Limited time. Attention all VR enthusiasts. Meta is offering a sizzling summer deal on their Quest 3S headset, starting at just $250. But that's not all. They're also throwing in a 20% discount on accessories compatible with both the Quest 3 and Quest 3S. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this too good to be true? Well, let's dive into the details and find out. First up, the Quest 3S, 128GB, is available for $250, a generous $50 discount from its original price. And if you're looking for even more storage, the Quest 3S, 256GB, is on sale for $330, saving you a whopping $70. But here's the kicker, both deals are only available for 4 days, from now until 9 a.m. Pacific Time on July 24th. So, you'll have to act fast if you want to snag one of these bad boys. But wait, there's more. Both headsets come with a copy of the highly anticipated Batman, Arkham Shadow, 2024, game, which normally retails for $50. And as if that wasn't enough, you'll also get a 3-month subscription to Meta Horizon Plus, granting you access to a library of top-notch VR games, with 2 new titles added every month. Now, you might be wondering which headset is right for you. Well, the Quest 3S is Meta's most budget-friendly current-gen option, sitting alongside its pricier sibling, the Quest 3. If you're torn between the two, don't worry, we've got you covered with our no-nonsense recommendation guide. But the savings don't stop there. Meta is also offering a 20% discount on accessories that work with both the Quest 3 and Quest 3S. From the elite strap with battery to the compact carrying case, you can deck out your new headset without breaking the bank. So, what do you think? Is this deal too good to pass up, or are you holding out for something even better? Let us know in the comments below. Meta Quest 3S Xbox Edition, real Xbox VR or missed opportunity? Imagine handing your child a sleek, futuristic VR headset only to discover it might be secretly harvesting their personal data. That's the unsettling reality facing parents with Meta's latest release, the Quest 3S Xbox Edition VR headset. While its black and green design and bundled perks like a free Xbox controller and trial subscriptions to Game Pass Ultimate and Meta Horizon Plus make it an appealing choice, there's a darker side to this story that deserves attention. Virtual reality has evolved dramatically in recent years, transforming from a quirky novelty into a fully immersive platform packed with games, apps, and interactive experiences. For kids, especially, VR headsets can feel like portals to magical worlds where they can explore, create, and play. But what happens when these devices come at a hidden cost? Despite advancements in technology, many VR systems still lack crucial safeguards for younger users, leaving them vulnerable to privacy risks and physical discomfort. And here's the kicker, the Quest 3S Xbox Edition doesn't just recycle the same hardware as its predecessors, it also fails to address significant concerns raised over 2 years ago. Back in 2023, the U.S. PIRG Education Fund released a report titled VR Risks for Kids and Teens, which highlighted alarming gaps in safety and privacy protections across Meta's VR ecosystem. Shockingly, many of those issues remain unresolved in this latest model. Let's dive deeper into why this matters so much. One of the biggest red flags is how much sensitive information these headsets collect. Did you know that during just 20 minutes of gameplay, a VR system like the Quest 3S can gather around 2 million data points about the user? This isn't limited to basic metrics like location or voice recordings. It includes precise details about body movements, biometric signals, and even behavioral patterns. Researchers at UC Berkeley demonstrated that such data could identify individual users with 94% accuracy within just 2 minutes of interaction. Imagine the implications if this kind of detailed profile falls into the wrong hands. But wait, it gets worse. Much of this data collection occurs without clear parental consent or understanding. Children, eager to jump into their favorite games, rarely pause to read lengthy terms and conditions. Meanwhile, companies gain access to a goldmine of private information, everything from IP addresses to social security numbers in some cases, all while flying under the radar of unsuspecting parents. What makes this particularly troubling is the absence of robust legal frameworks to protect young users. While laws like the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPPA, aim to shield kids' data, they were written decades ago and struggle to keep up with modern tech innovations. As of now, only 8 states have enacted comprehensive online privacy laws for children, and enforcement remains inconsistent. Without stronger regulations or changes to Meta's practices, the Quest 3S may perpetuate the same risky behaviors that have plagued previous models. To illustrate the scale of the problem, consider Rec Room, a popular app available in the Meta store. Its privacy policy reveals that it collects voice chats, email addresses, mailing addresses, and even social security numbers. Is all this information truly necessary for a fun multiplayer game? Probably not. Yet, once collected, it opens the door to potential misuse, including targeted advertising, algorithm training, or even resale to third parties. Now let's talk about the physical design of the Quest 3S. Despite being marketed as suitable for children as young as 10, the headset wasn't built with kids in mind. Weighing over a pound, it poses risks of neck and back strain for smaller bodies. Additionally, prolonged use can lead to headaches, nausea, and vision problems due to improper optical alignment. These are serious considerations that shouldn't be overlooked, especially when the device is aimed at families. Meta has made minor improvements to its privacy tools, such as adding features that automatically disable microphones and cameras when the headset enters sleep mode. However, these tweaks don't go far enough to address the root issues. Third-party apps still have access to vast amounts of personal data, and transparency remains a challenge. Here's something worth pondering. In 2023, Xbox settled with the FTC over allegations of illegally collecting children's information without parental permission. With the launch of the Quest 3S, will Meta face similar scrutiny? Or will parents assume that the Xbox branding guarantees better protection? This brings us to a critical question. Should we trust companies to self-regulate when it comes to safeguarding our children's privacy? History suggests otherwise. Until Meta implements stricter data policies and regulators step in with enforceable safeguards, families should approach VR headsets with caution. If you're concerned about these issues, or simply curious to learn more, we encourage you to check out the U.S. PIRG Education Fund's 2023 report, VR Risks for Kids and Teens. It provides invaluable insights based on first-hand testing and expert interviews. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Meta is doing enough to protect young users, or does the industry need tougher oversight? Your voice matters. PSVR 2 vs Meta Quest 3, Battle of the VR Headsets. Which one should you choose? The ultimate VR face-off, why your dream headset choice could spark heated debates among gamers. Diving deep into the cutting-edge world of virtual reality, we're comparing two powerhouse headsets, Sony's PlayStation VR 2 and Meta's Quest 3. Both deliver jaw-dropping immersion, but their fundamental designs, gaming ecosystems, and pricing strategies target entirely different user needs. What follows might just challenge everything you thought about VR supremacy. We've dissected 5 critical battlegrounds: display quality, usage freedom, controller innovation, game libraries, and true cost of ownership. Our goal? To help you identify which headset genuinely matches your play style and setup. But here's where it gets controversial. Some findings might surprise even seasoned VR enthusiasts. Visual clarity and lens tech showdown. PlayStation VR 2 rocks dual OLED screens pushing 2000 by 2040 pixels per eye, using traditional Fresnel lenses. While these lenses sometimes create distracting God rays, those halo-like glares in high-contrast scenes, Sony combats this with brilliant eye-tracking tech. This foveated rendering focuses full detail only where your eyes are looking, saving PS5 resources without noticeable quality loss in your peripheral vision, like having a smart assistant optimizing graphics in real time. Meanwhile, Quest 3 counters with dual LCDs at a sharper 2064 by 2208 resolution, but the real game-changer is its pancake lenses. These flatter optics kill the God ray effect completely while boosting contrast and clarity. Since Quest 3 handles all processing internally, its higher native resolution combined with superior lenses gives it a slight visual edge. Imagine reading tiny text in VR. Every letter stays crisper on Quest 3. But does raw resolution alone define the best experience? We'll let you debate that. Wired power versus wireless freedom, the eternal VR dilemma. PSVR 2 connects to a PlayStation 5 via a single cable. This tether unleashes the console's full graphical muscle, delivering near PC VR quality without needing an expensive gaming rig. It's perfect for marathon sessions where visual splendor trumps mobility, like living inside a high-budget game world. Quest 3. Pure wireless liberation. It runs games natively from its internal processor or streams PC VR titles over Wi-Fi/USB. Just pop it on anywhere and dive in, no cables or external devices needed. Think playing fitness games in your living room then switching to cinematic experiences in bed. Choosing between these approaches isn't about better, it's fidelity versus flexibility. And this is the part most people miss. Your play space and tolerance for wires could matter more than specs. Controllers, where innovation gets tactile. PSVR 2's controllers boast adaptive triggers that physically resist your fingers, pull a virtual bowstring and feel tension build, or sense gun triggers click differently per weapon. Combined with nuanced haptics, this creates immersion that surpasses many PC VR setups. Ever feel a virtual raindrop? That's the magic here. Quest 3 controllers prioritize feather-like comfort and reliable tracking. They're intuitive from the first grip. But they lack variable resistance tech. While both excel, PSVR 2's tangible feedback mechanics clinch a narrow win for controller innovation. Should physical feedback be standard in all VR? That's a hill many gamers will defend passionately. Game libraries, the content war heats up. PSVR 2 offers exclusives like Gran Turismo 7, Resident Evil Village, and the anticipated Resident Evil 4 VR, plus over 200 PSVR 1 backwards compatible titles. It's a curated collection of premium experiences, especially if you love Sony cinematic franchises. Quest 3 dominates in sheer volume, 500 plus native Meta Store titles, countless app lab experiments, and full PC VR access via streaming/wired connections. Want indie gems, fitness apps, social hubs, or modded Skyrim? Quest delivers. This overwhelming content diversity makes it the library champion, but is quantity always better than polished exclusives? Cue the fanboy arguments. The real cost breakdown, prepare for sticker shock. PSVR 2 costs $550. But requires a PS5, $399 to $499. Total entry, $949 to $1,049. No extra purchases needed, it's complete out of box. Quest 3 seems cheaper at $499. Until accessories creep in. Most buyers spend $200 plus on must-haves, elite head straps with battery packs, because 2-hour battery life won't cut it, controller grips, and cases. Fancy PC-linked cables or premium earbuds. That's extra. True cost often hits $700 plus. Own a PS5? PSVR 2 becomes affordable. Prioritize wireless freedom and PC gaming? Quest 3's extras may be justified. This financial tug-of-war makes cost category a draw, but does hidden accessory pricing feel deceptive? We're bracing for hot takes in comments. The final verdict, which VR universe suits you? Your ideal headset hinges on 3 questions. How will you primarily use VR? What games excite you most? And what gear do you already own? Choose Quest 3 if you value untethered movement, colossal game variety, mobile plus PC, and flexible play spaces. It's the Swiss Army knife of VR. Pick PSVR 2 if you own a PS5, crave cinematic visuals with adaptive triggers, and love Sony's exclusive franchises. It's a premium console-powered portal to other worlds. Ultimately, your gaming habits, existing hardware, and tolerance for accessories should guide this investment. One thing's certain, both headsets offer phenomenal next-gen VR, but which one deserves your hard-earned cash? We're dying to know where you stand. Drop your take in the comments. Is immersive innovation worth PSVR 2's higher entry cost, or does Quest 3's versatility win your vote? Let the debate begin. Explore more VR insights. Asterisk Meta Quest 3S Xbox Edition Review, Design, Comfort, and VR Cloud Gaming. https://noobfeed.com/articles/meta-quest-3s-xbox-edition-review-vr-gaming. Asterisk Meta Quest 3S vs Quest 3, Display, Comfort, and Value Breakdown. https://noobfeed.com/articles/meta-quest-3s-versus-quest-3-display-comfort-value. Asterisk Meta Quest 3S Xbox Edition vs Quest 3S, Controller, Value, Game Pass and Comfort Showdown. https://noobfeed.com/articles/meta-quest-3s-xbox-edition-versus-quest-3s-controller-value-game